Hey everyone, it's Danita Ogandaga with DanitaOgandaga.com and the Orphan No More podcast. Tonight is the night. I'm so excited to release Danita Ogandaga TV on YouTube. This has been a long time coming. I'm so excited. So here we go. We're going to get started tonight talking about how to survive a crisis. New York, the New Jersey Shore, and others have experienced a horrific example of crisis this week due to Superstorm Sandy. Members of our local church experienced another senseless act of violence last week. You may know someone who has been in the middle of a crisis, and you yourself listening in may be in the thick of a situation where you see no light. So what do you do? And who are you? Dr. Leach, who is a survival psychologist, stated that 10 to 15% of us handle crisis with calm, often developing priorities along the way. 75% of us stay stunned and frozen and confused. 5 to 10% of us are filled with anxiety, which crosses over to having angst about our future. Here are 3 tips that I want to give you to ground yourself in what you know to be true. First tip, do not store up sweetness for a blast of the past explosion later on. Deal with your issues. This is one of the things that I tell people so much. Deal with the pain, the fear, the anger, and all of their cousins. Emotions are temporary perspectives for a situation that we know is temporary. It's short-lived, and it will eventually pass. But you've got to acknowledge what you need to acknowledge so that you can heal and regain the clarity that you need. If you're dealing with the loss of a person, take the time to grieve. I often tell people this as well. You have to take time to deal with what you are dealing with, or it will deal with you. Number 2, bump normalcy. Things eventually change in life, so we must be fluid and filled with faith along the way. Many of us have a morning routine. We get up, go to work, not thinking that one morning our day off may turn into 24 months of unemployment. I know several people in my life that have experienced that. And thank God they have been able to uphold themselves by being fluid and filled with faith along the way. Faith in God. What if you find yourself in a situation where you're constantly looking at a pile of letters because you're afraid to open them? Or in a case, for people that I know that may have cheating spouses, you may not want to even think about the possibility of being by yourself. So you're constantly ignoring and, just calling yourself dumb to that person's behavior. John 10:10 says that the enemy, the thief, as we know him, comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But know that God came to give us an abundant life. So kick the devil in his shin and flip his script. Pursue with passion those things that you've always hoped for. Peace, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness, even if it means the absence of that thing that you once hallowed. And number 3, know that you are stronger than you think. Many of us were born out of and for adversity, as the Bible says. That means you are equipped for the here and now. So like my brother Dontarius Usher keeps saying, I won't stop, and neither should you. Thank you for tuning in to Danita Ogandaga TV. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you're equipped with 3 more tools to be able to survive your next crisis. Have a good night.